Thinking about retiring but couldn't imagine calling anywhere else home other than the United States? Well, you're not alone. One of the most fascinating and, let's be honest, sometimes baffling things about America is how every state plays by its own set of rules. Don't like the laws or taxes in one state? Just pack your bags and head to another. That's the beauty of having 50 unique options. Today we're diving into some of the best states for retirees looking to lower their tax bills while still enjoying everything America has to offer. Ready to save big? Let's get started. Nevada, the land of neon lights, blackjack tables, and Elvis impersonators. Sure, when you think of Nevada, your mind probably jumps straight to the glitz and glamour of the Las Vegas Strip. But guess what? This state has so much more up its sleeve, especially for retirees looking to lower their taxes and enjoy a sunny, adventure-filled retirement. Let's start with the geography. Nevada might just be in the perfect location. In the north, you've got Lake Tahoe, where you can ski in the winter, kayak in the summer, or just sip coffee while gazing at the stunning views year-round. Down south, Las Vegas serves as your base for some of the country's best outdoor recreation. Whether you're exploring the surreal red rock formations at Valley of Fire State Park, taking a quick road trip to the Grand Canyon, or even heading to Los Angeles for a weekend of beach vibes, the possibilities are endless. And with 220 to 300 days of sunshine a year, goodbye gray skies. Hello, endless vitamin D. Now let's talk lifestyle. Yes, Nevada has more casinos than any other state, but don't worry, you're not destined to spend your golden years feeding quarters into a slot machine. Nevada is also home to over 100 retirement communities, ranging from quaint and quiet to all-inclusive luxury resorts. These communities offer something for everyone. Whether your idea of retirement is hitting the golf course, relaxing by the pool, or joining a book club, costs range from $1,500 to $5,000 per month depending on your taste and location. But trust me, there's something for every budget. And here's where Nevada really shines: taxes. First off, Nevada has no state income tax. That's right, zero, zilch, nada. Whether you're collecting Social Security, dipping into your 401k, or enjoying the fruits of an IRA, none of it gets touched by state taxes. Combine that with a low cost of living in rural areas, and many retirees find that their Social Security checks can go further than they ever imagined. Property taxes? Nevada's got you covered there too. The average effective property tax rate is just 0.54%, well below the national average. If you own a home valued at $315,900, the state average, you'll pay around $1,705 annually. Plus, there are exemptions for veterans, disabled veterans, the blind, and surviving spouses. Every little bit helps, right? Sales tax is slightly higher than the national average, with a total rate of 8.23%. But don't let that scare you. Prescription drugs, groceries, and medical equipment like wheelchairs are exempt. Great news for retirees. And let's not forget that Nevada doesn't impose estate or inheritance taxes. So, when it's time to pass down your legacy, Nevada won't be taking a slice of the pie. And crime? While Nevada's overall crime rate is a bit above the national average, the violent crime rate has been steadily dropping since 2015. In fact, it's down 28% from its peak. So it's safe to say the state is moving in the right direction. Who needs snow shovels and sky-high taxes when you can have golf courses, breathtaking views, and a little extra cash in your pocket? Nevada might just be calling your name. What do you think? When you think of South Dakota, your mind probably drifts to Mount Rushmore, those four iconic presidents gazing stoically into the horizon. But retiring in South Dakota? That might not be at the top of your list, yet. Let me show you why this underrated gem of a state might just deserve a second look, even if you'll need to break out the winter coat. Now let's address the elephant, or maybe the bison, in the room: the cold. South Dakota winters are no joke. In Sioux Falls, the average January high is a brisk 26 degrees Fahrenheit, and there are about 167 days a year where the temps dip below freezing. But hey, if you're the hardy, adventurous type, this might just be your cup of hot cocoa. And what a state it is for adventure. From the majestic peaks of Mount Rushmore to the rugged beauty of the Badlands, South Dakota offers scenery that will leave you speechless. You've got the Crazy Horse Memorial, a testament to Native American culture and history, and Wind Cave National Park, which is filled with underground labyrinths just waiting to be explored. Add in the pristine beauty of Custer State Park and 5 national parks and monuments, and you'll never run out of breathtaking backdrops to enjoy. But let's get to the nitty-gritty taxes. South Dakota is a tax haven for retirees. No state income tax means your Social Security, pensions, 401(k)s, IRAs, whatever your retirement income source, are untouched by the state. That's right, zero state income tax. Combine that with a relatively low cost of living, and you'll be stretching your retirement dollars further than a rubber band on laundry day. Property taxes? They're reasonable. The average effective property tax rate in South Dakota is 1.08%. With median home values at just $187,800 compared to the national median of $281,900, owning property here won't break the bank. Plus, South Dakota is ranked the 19th cheapest state in the United States to retire by Kiplinger. That's a big win for your wallet. Looking for lifestyle options? The west and east sides of the Missouri River each have their own unique vibe. If you're craving nature and a slower pace, Rapid City is your spot. Nestled at the base of the Black Hills, this charming town is an outdoor lover's paradise with hiking, fishing, and more. Prefer city life? Sioux Falls delivers urban perks with a small-town feel. Enjoy a thriving art scene, locally owned shops, and miles of bike trails that wind along the Sioux River. Safety? South Dakota's low crime rates and commitment to community policing make it one of the safer states to call home. And when it's time to think about your legacy, South Dakota keeps it simple. There's no estate tax and no inheritance tax. Both were repealed years ago. That means you can pass on your assets without Uncle Sam taking a big bite. Whether you're drawn to South Dakota for its stunning scenery, friendly communities, or unbeatable tax advantages, one thing's clear: this state is much more than Mount Rushmore. It's a place where your retirement can thrive. Are you ready to bundle up and embrace the Mount Rushmore state? Let me know in the comments below. When you think of Wyoming, what comes to mind? Maybe cowboys, wide-open plains, or the world's oldest national park, Yellowstone. But what if I told you this rugged, breathtaking state isn't just for adventurers and bison enthusiasts? It's also a fantastic spot to stretch your retirement dollars. Yep, the Equality State could be your golden ticket to low-tax living with a side of jaw-dropping scenery. Let's start with Wyoming's natural beauty, because wow, imagine waking up to views of the Grand Teton Mountains, spending weekends exploring Yellowstone National Park, or visiting Devil's Tower, that crazy cool rock formation that looks like it was plopped onto the landscape by a giant's hand. Add in spots like the Buffalo Bill Center of the West, where Old West history comes alive, and you've got a state that's as rich in culture as it is in natural wonders. Yes, Wyoming winters can be harsh. January temps will test your love for layers, but for those craving peace, space, and small-town charm, this state delivers. With the lowest population in the U.S., Wyoming offers a tranquil lifestyle and a warm, welcoming community vibe. Now let's talk taxes. Wyoming has no state income tax. That means your Social Security, 401(k), IRA withdrawals, pensions, whatever your income source, is completely untaxed at the state level. And with an average effective property tax rate of just 0.6%, homeowners pay about $600 annually for every $100,000 in home value. Compare that to other states, and Wyoming practically begs you to keep your money. The median home value in Wyoming is about $323,197, making homeownership accessible, unless you're dreaming of Teton County, where jaw-dropping beauty comes with jaw-dropping prices, a median of $2 million. But hey, there's plenty of affordable charm elsewhere. Take Sheridan, for example. Nestled at the foot of the Bighorn Mountains, it's an outdoor paradise with top-tier hiking, fishing, rock climbing, hunting, snowshoeing, and even snowmobiling. Plus, it's got cultural flair breweries, museums, galleries, and yearly festivals that'll make you feel right at home. Or consider Cheyenne, the state capital. Somehow it balances big city amenities with a small-town vibe. From the world's largest outdoor rodeo, Cheyenne Frontier Days, to botanical gardens, museums, and a buzzing downtown scene, there's always something to do. And if you need more, you're just 45 minutes from Fort Collins, Colorado, or 2 hours from Denver. Sales taxes are a breeze at 4% state sales tax and a combined average of 5.36%, with groceries, prescription drugs, and medical equipment exempt. Food costs are about 10% higher than the national average, but hey, that's the trade-off for all this beauty and tranquility. Safety-wise, Wyoming shines with crime rates well below the national average, plus, there's no estate or inheritance tax, so when it's time to pass on your legacy, Wyoming doesn't take a cut. With its stunning landscapes, low taxes, and friendly communities, Wyoming is a retirement haven for those who want a peaceful life with a side of adventure. Ready to saddle up and explore the possibilities? Picture this: warm sunshine, swaying palm trees, and not a snow shovel in sight. Welcome to Florida, where retirement dreams come true. The Sunshine State has long been a haven for retirees, but it's not just about the weather, although who's complaining about year-round sun? Nope. Florida offers a mix of natural beauty, vibrant communities, and tax perks that will make your golden years truly golden. Let's start with the obvious. Florida is stunning. From the quirky charm of Key West, to the untamed wilderness of Everglades National Park, to the crystal-clear waters of Dry Tortugas and John Pennekamp Coral Reef State Park, there's a slice of paradise for everyone. And the beaches? They're the kind you see on postcards. Powdery white sand, turquoise waters, and sunsets that could make a grown man cry. But Florida isn't just a tropical backdrop. It's also a tax-friendly paradise. There's no state income tax, meaning your Social Security, pensions, IRA withdrawals, and 401k income stay untouched. That's right, Florida wants you to keep your hard-earned cash. Property taxes are also pretty reasonable. With a median effective rate of 0.86%, Florida sits just below the national average. Plus, the homestead exemption is a game changer. Homeowners can shave $25,000 off their home's assessed value, and seniors 65 and older might qualify for even more exemptions depending on income and location. In some areas, you could even eliminate property taxes entirely. Where should you live? If you're into the ultimate retirement experience, check out the Villages, the top active adult community in the U.S. Imagine living in a town where every day feels like a party, complete with nightly live music, boutique shopping, and recreation galore. It's like Disneyland for grown-ups. Want to be close to the action but still feel connected to a community? West Palm Beach offers small-town charm with big city perks. You're just an hour from Miami, but you'll feel like you're in a cozy coastal enclave. Or, for a quieter vibe, consider Lake City in northern Florida with its natural springs, historic charm, and mouth-watering southern cooking. And let's talk safety. It's around the national average, though it varies by region. Florida remains a safe and welcoming state, perfect for retirees looking for peace of mind. When it comes to sales tax, Florida's statewide rate is 6%, with a max total of 8.25% when local taxes are factored in. But here's the kicker: groceries and medicine are tax-free, two major savings for seniors. Oh, and there's no estate or inheritance tax in Florida, so when the time comes to pass on your legacy, the state won't take a cut. With its natural beauty, tax benefits, and welcoming communities, Florida isn't just a retirement destination, it's a retirement lifestyle. Ready to trade snow for sand? Alright, buckle up because we're headed north, way north, to the last frontier, Alaska. Yes, the state where moose sightings outnumber Starbucks locations and glaciers are practically in your backyard. If you're the kind of retiree who thrives on adventure and isn't afraid of a little snow, okay, a lot of snow, Alaska might just be the perfect place for you. Let's start with Alaska's untamed beauty. This is a land of breathtaking wilderness, from the towering peaks of Denali National Park to the shimmering Mendenhall Glacier and the rugged fjords of Kenai Fjords National Park. If you're into fishing, hiking, or just staring at nature in awe, Alaska delivers. And don't forget the Northern Lights. You won't find a better retirement light show anywhere. Now let's talk taxes, because Alaska isn't just stunning, it's tax-friendly too. Here's the kicker: there's no state income tax. That means your Social Security, pensions, and 401k withdrawals all go untaxed. Even better? Alaska actually pays you to live there. Yep, you heard that right. Thanks to the Alaska Permanent Fund Dividend, residents got $1,312 in 2023 just for sticking around. And guess what? There's no state sales tax either. Local governments can charge up to 7.5%, but in major cities like Anchorage and Fairbanks, it's zero. That's right, zero. It's like a permanent Black Friday deal. But Alaska isn't without its challenges. Let's address the polar bear in the room: the weather. Winters here are no joke. Temperatures can drop as low as minus 30 degrees Fahrenheit, and summer highs a balmy 40 to 60 degrees. So, if you're not into wearing 5 layers just to check the mail, Alaska might test your patience. Cost of living is another factor. Groceries and utilities are pricier here because, well, shipping things to the edge of the world isn't cheap. Housing in Anchorage is more expensive than in Fairbanks, but property taxes are manageable. The average effective rate is 1.22%, slightly above the U.S. average, but seniors can often score major exemptions. For example, in Anchorage, if you're 65 or older, you can exempt up to $150,000 of your home's value from property taxes. Own a home worth less than that? Boom! No property tax bill. Safety-wise, Alaska has some challenges, with crime rates above the national average. But remember, Alaska's vast wilderness means many crimes happen in remote areas. Major cities like Anchorage and Fairbanks have taken steps to improve safety, so don't let the stats scare you off. Speaking of cities, Anchorage is the go-to spot for a blend of nature and urban life. You've got access to glaciers, mountains, art galleries, craft breweries, and even live theater. Meanwhile, Fairbanks, the Golden Heart City, offers a more laid-back vibe with affordable housing and activities like aurora borealis viewing, gold panning, and hot springs. Finally, Alaska doesn't just wave goodbye to state income taxes, it also skips estate and inheritance taxes. That means when you're ready to pass the torch or the snow shovel, you won't owe the state a dime. So if you're ready for a retirement full of adventure, jaw-dropping scenery, and a tax system that actually gives back, Alaska might just be calling your name. Sure, it's not for everyone, but for those who love the wild side of life, there's no place like the last frontier. Would you brave the great Alaskan winters for these perks? And there you have it, the best tax-friendly states to retire in. What do you think? Did we miss your dream destination? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to hit subscribe for more tips on where to retire and explore global rankings. See you next time.